We all want to go to the gym, get good grades, be more productive, be kinder to our loved ones, and then we don't do it. Why? Why don't we keep up with our words and commitments? Well, it's all because building solid personal habits can be very hard. In fact, research shows that it takes an average of 66 days to build a new good habit. But it does not have to be that difficult, right? So now let's take a look on some of the scientific tricks to building good habits and one that actually sticks. Hey friends, welcome back to Think Theory, where we talk about some of the scientifically proven ways to improve your life, health, and be more productive overall. And if this sounds interesting to you and it is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing to get notified for our latest uploads. Starting off with keystone habits. Exercising is not just good for you, it is also a keystone habit. It's a good change that often triggers other good changes passively, as explained by Charles Duhigg, who is an author of the excellent book The Power of Habits, that the exercise leads people to unknowingly create other unrelated good habits. It makes you eat better and helps you see your credit card less and makes you more productive at work. Keystone habits change how you see yourself, and that's what causes the huge positive change. As Charles said, the power of a keystone habit draws from its ability to change your self-image. Basically, anything can become a keystone habit if it has this power to make you see yourself in a better way. So start with a habit that makes you see yourself as the kind of the person that you ever want to be. Okay, picking a habit that changes how you see yourself is like a 3 for 1 deal, right? That's great. But making that one change can still be a lot harder. Wrong. Because that leads me to my second point, which is to use minimum valuable effort. Let's say you want to floss more often. Okay, just floss one teeth. Sounds silly, right? But that's fine. Just like your mom told you, focus on baby steps. It's okay to be a little lazy at first. The key to new good habit is to do it in the minimum and be consistent. As BJ Fogg, the author of Tiny Habits, calls it the minimum viable effort. And here is what BJ says: make it tiny. To create a new habit, you must first simplify the behavior. Make it tiny, even ridiculous. A good tiny behavior is easy to do and fast. Don't be ambitious yet, because that leads to failure. Consistency is what you're shooting for here. So make the hurdle as low as possible. And once you're flossing one teeth consistently, try flossing two teeth, and so on. Okay, keystone habit and minimum viable effort. Now, how do you really make sure you actually follow through? This is by making a plan. You might be thinking, how does creating a plan makes a difference when it comes to building good habits? Researchers wanted to convince students to get a tetanus shot. They showed them grisly photos of what could happen if they did not, and students who saw the pictures were far more likely to say they would get the shot. But did they follow through? Of course not. What did make students show up and do what they said they would? By giving them a map and having them make an appointment in the calendar, in short, creating a simple plan for how to get this job done. Thinking about the details makes you more likely to follow through. And another small thing that makes a big difference is just writing down your plan. Because writing down our goals helps to strengthen our goals. Alright, I know planning feels like a homework, but where is the fun? Because you need fun in order for your mind to keep functioning properly, and that leads me to my fourth point, which is to reward yourself. Research suggests to tie a want to a should, which means that we should combine the things that we desire to the things that we should do. Let's say you want to listen to audiobook, but you know that you should exercise. The solution is that you only let yourself listen to audiobooks at the gym. So reward yourself. Tie a want to a should. When you do what you are supposed to do, you get the treat. Alright, so maybe you're doing all this stuff, but you are busy. and you just forget to follow through on your good habits now and then. How do you make sure you remember? You use reminders. When you are trying to build good habits, you need to remind. The alarm app on your smartphone is not just for waking you up, it is also a great tool for reminders. But the best way to use reminder is by having a checklist. As Atul Gawande, the best-selling author of the Checklist Manifesto, How to Get Things Right, tells the story of how much of a difference checklist made in a hospital ICU. He also explains that the checklist can be created of every task like packing your suitcase for a trip or preparing for an exam. I know that checklists are kind of like little work. Let's make it a little more fun. And what's more fun than friends? And that leads me to my sixth point, which is to get help from friends. Role models are very important in each and every area of life. Who around you has good habits that you would actually like to have? Email or text them right now and set a time to hang out. Nicholas Christakis of Yale University said that tons of research shows that the people around you dramatically influence your behavior. Here is what Nicholas says. Why are friends with good habits so critical to improving your personal habits? A supportive network shows us that change is possible. In fact, tons of research shows that the people around you might be the key to lasting change in life. As someone once said that you are an average of 5 people you hang around with. So make sure that you choose your friends wisely and choose the people that will help you to grow and be a better person. To sum up, here is what the research says about building good habits. First, start with keystone habits. It's like 3 good habits for the price of 1. Go to the gym. Number 2, use minimum viable effort. Floss 1 teeth is that simple. Number 3, make a plan. Think to the details and write them down. Number 4, give yourself reward. Tie a want to a should. Number 5, use reminders. Mark the calendar, set the alarm, use a checklist. Number 6, get help from friends. Peer pressure rocks. Hang out with pals who have the habit you want. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Tell us in the comment section on what topic you want me to make the next video. And if you got any value out of this video, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos on health, lifestyle and productivity. Once again, thank you so much and I will see you in next one. Peace.